Hello, welcome back to my channel and to my new office. I have had so many requests to do an office tour, and so I asked you on Instagram if you wanted to see an office tour, even though it was not going to be complete, because it is still probably going to be at least a couple of weeks, if not longer, before I truly feel like I am done and settled in this office. And the majority of you said yes, that you wanted to see this office in its current state. So that is what we're going to do today. I'm going to give you a current office tour. We have been in this apartment a week as of the time that I'm filming this video. And honestly, I feel like I've gotten a lot done in this office in a week, but I don't feel anywhere near settled. There's still a lot of things that I plan to purchase and organize and set up in here, but I'm so excited to share it with you. It's my new space. It's my new me space, and I haven't had a space like this to call my own that I can just decorate however I want in a really long time. And I'm really excited to do some fun things and to just have a space that I can be productive and creative and happy in. So let's get started. Okay, so here's where you walk in, and the first thing that happens when you walk in is there's this pile of stuff that I have to do something with. This is all of our like memory keeping, not memory keeping, like crafting supplies, like things I want to keep to remember. This was something that I had planned to go through before we moved and not bring all of it with me, because it's definitely not all going to fit in the space I have allotted for it in other parts of the apartment. So I need to go through it. So right now I'm keeping it piled in my office, but this is temporary. This is not going to stay here permanently. So I currently have my work laptop on this pile right now. I need to find a better home for my work laptop on the weekends, because once this pile is gone, it's not going to be able to live there. So let me give you a quick pan of the room so you can kind of get a feel for where everything is, and then I will start kind of going through each of the sections and some of the plans that I have for each of the sections. So the first thing here on the right is my dresser. The bedroom here that we're actually using as a bedroom with our bed is very small, and there was not space for a dresser. So I'm keeping my dresser in my office. Sam is just using the shelves in his closet. You'll see what I'm using mine for in a bit. But the dresser is pretty much all closed. 7 of 8 of these drawers are closed. The only one that's not is this one down here, which is candles. Literally like 16 candles in this drawer. And then I have my curling iron and my straightener on top of those. And then I also have my makeup. So I have 2 little drawers that have all of my makeup. Then I have a clear container on top that's got my most used toiletries. Like these are the things I use every single day: deodorant, moisturizer, sunscreen, like the stuff that I use every single day, my brush. And then I have, this was a candle that I took the extra wax out, and this is what I've got my makeup brushes in. It's a little bit big for my makeup brushes, so I don't know if I want to maybe switch it and use it for something else and get a different cup or mug for my makeup brushes, or if I want to get some of those little beads that go in there for them to stick. And I've got my sponge in its little holder, and I've got my perfume. The cupcakes are temporary. These are just here right now. But normally that is how the dresser will be empty on top. Over here on the left side, I have the necklace holder. I got this on Amazon, and I have this in the old apartment too. I'm tempted to like spray paint this either silver or white, because the knobs on the dresser are silver, and it just kind of feels like it would go better than the black, but the shelves behind me are black, and I don't think I want to spray paint those. So I think that it might be okay, kind of goes with it. And then I have this lamp in here for now. I don't love this lamp, but it was the one that I already owned. I might replace that someday. I'm not sure. Again, I don't necessarily love the black. I don't know if that really goes. And I really don't love the color of the shade, like this cream. Like there's nothing else in this office that's cream. And I think I could probably take the shade off and just replace the shade if I did decide I wanted to keep the base, but it's probably easier just to replace the whole lamp. And then I ordered a mirror for this space right here, so it'll be more of a vanity, but it has not come in yet. Then over here we have Charlie's litter box that I have covered up so you don't have to look at it. This is where I'm currently storing my, the thing I put under my planners when I'm filming. I don't know if that's gonna be its permanent home, but that's where it is for now. And then this little corner, we are going to turn into Charlie's corner. So I wanna get some sort of cat tree or cat shelves or cat ladder, something that's gonna go in this corner so that she can get some height. She loves her window, but eventually I'm going to get a window AC unit because it's gonna get way too hot in here in the middle of summer. So eventually I'm gonna put an AC unit here, and so she won't be able to sit on the ledge and stare out the window like she does right now. So I wanna get her something where she can sit here and look out the window. Then I have my little rolling cart. It's not a Rathcog cart. It's something that I think I got it from Target maybe. But right now I've got all my memory keeping stuff on it, not organized. This is definitely a thing I need to do if you watched last week's goals video, but something that I am excited to keep it here because it, you know, it kind of fits perfectly in this little corner, but then it's easy for me to pull out and get closer to the desk when I want to use it. All right, moving on to the desk, I have this chair that I got from Amazon last year when we first started working from home. I ordered some chair covers for it, some hot pink chair covers. My dad sent me the link that I think will look cute. This is another thing in the office that is black. And then I have a little blanket on the back of it right now just to make it look cute, but maybe once I have the chair cover, I won't need that. It's also kind of comfortable to lean up against that chair. So the first part of the desk is kind of the workspace. So I ordered a stand-up desk that's gonna go right here. And then during the work week, my work laptop for my full-time job will go right here, plug into my monitor. This is my work planner. I have this here right now. I don't think that's where that's gonna live, but it plugs in behind there. And then I've got my timer and my chapstick, but all of this will go on top of that stand-up desk and I'll be able to lift this up. What I love about this layout is then when I'm on a Zoom call, I'm looking at the window and the lighting is fantastic. So that kind of worked out. The stand-up desk is a big piece. It's gonna basically take up this whole rectangle thing. I'm kind of nervous about that because then I don't know. I'm just nervous that it's gonna be too big, but it was the smallest one I could find. So then I need to find something for this wall. My original thought when I first laid out the office is I was gonna put the stand-up desk in the corner, and then I was gonna put these magnetic month boards right here, like 1, 2, 3, and be able to walk over here and write on them. But because the monitor is there now, that's not going to work. I have a new plan for the calendars now, but I need something to fill this wall. I feel like something that I want to look at all day. Then I have my little window ledge, and then over here, these aren't going to be here anymore. These I want to hang up here on the brick. I'm still working on how to hang on brick. I know I asked on Instagram, I got a lot of responses. I'm still working out which one is gonna be the best for our brick, but I wanna get these 3 things hung here. And then in this corner, I ordered a little mini shelving unit that I'm planning to put all of my sticker binders on. Right now they're living out in the living room, but eventually when I get that little bookshelf and I put it together, I'll be able to put all of my sticker binders on there. Then over here is kind of where my personal laptop from my PlanwithLaken laptop will live with my mouse and then all of my kind of planner stuff. So I've got this little vase that's got all my colored pens. So I have my dot markers, my mild liners, and then my Cultivate What Matters markers, even though I don't use those. I've got my Cultivate What Matters Write the Word journals. I just think they're so pretty and they look so nice right there. And then I've got, this was something that Sam bought me very early on in our relationship. This was his first birthday that we celebrated together. And then I've got this little cup with my blue light glasses, my Apple Pencil. I've got this sticky note thing. I've got a coaster, empty coffee cup. And then I got this little charging stand. My dad actually sent me the link for this that I absolutely love. Also, I apologize for the messy desk. The brick stuff falls on the desk all the time. Anyways, I got this little charger from Amazon, and it is a platform charger for your headphones, your watch, and your phone. Unfortunately, I have an old version of the headphones, so they do not charge there. So that's fine. And then I put my watch here and my phone here, and it's just super small and sleek and compact, and I just really love it. Then we come over to the planner section. So I have these 2 little pen cups, and I finally organized my pens. So we've got clicky ballpoint version. We've got the Sharpie pens, which is what I use in my Plum Paper Daily. And then we've got the Papermate Flares, which is what I use in my Power Sheets. And then this is all basically permanent pens. There's a couple stragglers, but for the most part, this is all permanent pens. And then this thing is kind of a mess right now. This is from Amazon. I love this thing. But I've got my Power Sheets, my Moxie Life, and then my content planner back there. And then everything else in this corner, it feels kind of messy, but I've got my planner, my phone, my iPad. I don't know. I feel like I need a better setup for all of this, but it's fine for right now. Under the desk, I've got some stuff that still, I need to figure out what I'm gonna organize, and some stuff that I might still end up getting rid of. The only thing under here that definitely is going to stay here is my morning routine basket. This is where it's going to live so that I can grab it and take it out to the living room in the morning. But for now, that's where it's gonna stay, is underneath the desk there. And then the desk does have one massive, massive drawer that I have not really figured out how I want to organize. This is what it looks like so far. It's kind of a disaster. I feel like this is something I'll figure out kind of as time goes on. All right, moving on over to the shelving area. So on top of the shelves, I just have some stuff I need to mail that I haven't mailed out yet, but then it's kind of a combination of storage stuff, but also decor. So I saw somewhere on Instagram where they kind of did this split between the books. So in the old apartment, I used to have the books all across one shelf, and they fit all across one shelf, and I just had it in riggy biv. And while that's cute and I like it, I kind of like splitting them up like this. So I did just like the warm colors up here with being stopped by a bunch of white books. On this end, it's being stopped by this acrylic bookend that I got on Amazon. And then I've got just a bunch of little knickknacks kind of over here taking up the rest of the space on this shelf. And then I've got all the like cool toned books here. They're pretty much all just blue. I don't really have any green or purple books. And then some more white books that kind of stop here. And then I have my washi drawers straight from the old apartment in the exact same spot. I originally had this flipped. So I had like these books over here and these books over here. And then so the washi was over here. But the reason I like the washi over here is then it's much easier to have it in the background of my videos. And I think it just looks pretty in the background. So that's why I've kind of switched that around. Then on this level, I've got a couple more books. These are kind of the neutral colored books. So gray and black and cream colored books. And then I've got a couple of my memory keeping binders here, just kind of the more neutral colored ones. I just thought they looked nice on that shelf. And then I've got some of my memory keeping supplies. I've got this drawer of memory keeping supplies. And then I've got my little Central Perk Friends Lego set from my birthday last year on top of that. The bottom shelf, I've got all of my empty notebooks. They look pretty. I need to start using them. Then I've got a bunch of extra planners that I've been sent in the past that I actually do want to try out and use. Like these are all planners that I want to try and use at some point. Then I've got my little sorority mug that they give you when you graduate college. And then I've got this little set of drawers with cords in it, just organized by different types of cords. And then I've got my little unicorn guy on top. It used to have a succulent in it that I killed. So I just have the Cultivate What Matters washi, because when I organized my washi and I decluttered for it to fit perfectly in the actual washi drawers here, the Cultivate What Matters washi was in a pouch and I totally like missed it. So that washi is just gonna live in that unicorn. And then over here next to the shelves, I have my light and my stand. So when I wanna film, I can easily grab my stuff. It's really handy. And then we move on to the closet. So up above the closet, I have both of my suitcases, and then our little, that accordion folder from the Container Store has all of like the lease and Charlie's medical records and that kind of stuff. So this side of the closet is the hanging stuff. You'll notice my dresses are not here. Those are actually in the bedroom. We have a closet in the bedroom as well that is a like normal height. So all of my dresses are in there. In this closet, I just have all of my shirts. So the bottom is like, these are all the comfy shirts. These are all the long sleeve comfy shirts I've collected over the last 12 months working from home. So these are like my work from home selection. And this is my like, I'm leaving the house selection basically, except for a couple sweatshirts. And then on the other side of the closet, we have a set of shelves. And I am really not that excited with how I've kind of organized all these shelves. I feel like I have a lot of work to do here. So the first one has boots basically, and then a purse. I'm really trying to figure out what to do with purses. Them, along with the sticker binders, are out in the living room right now. I originally was thinking about putting some hooks here and hanging my purses there. The problem with that is this is in the background a lot, whether I'm filming a video or I'm on Zoom calls for work. And like, do I really want my purses hanging on the wall in the background? I don't know. I could also, once I get rid of this stuff, put like a basket there maybe and put the purses in that. I don't know. I have not figured out purses yet. And then I have some more shoes here. I really want to get a shelf so that I can make like 2 layers of shoes. I have a shelf on this shelf, a shelf on shelf. And it came in a 2-pack, and I thought I was going to use one here and one up there, but you can only fit 1 pair of shoes under there. It just doesn't work very well. But it works perfectly for these baskets. So the 2 baskets in the back are backup stash, like all makeup that I have duplicates of, extra hair dye, and then my brush cleaning stuff. And then this basket is other hair and like makeup supplies that I don't use every single day, right? So the ones on the dresser are ones I use every single day. These are extra ones. This black thing in the back has got a bunch of like jewelry and just some, I don't know, random stuff. Again, one of those containers I meant to go through before we packed, and I just ended up throwing it in a box. And then I have my hair dryer, which I hardly ever use, but I keep it like just in case. Not crazy, like for a hair drying emergency. And then I have my steamer. I would love to have like a hook somewhere, like when it's time to go back to work. I would love to be able to pick out my outfit the night before and steam it and either hang it like, I don't know, over here, or I mean, I guess I could even like hang it here and just not close the closet. I don't know, that's something that I want to think about, but not until it's time to go back to work. And then on this shelf, I've got more memory keeping stuff. This is the thing I took with me to Chicago that I need to organize. I've got my sample washi. I still need to organize that. This has all my nail polish in it, and this has cards, like birthday cards and stuff like that. And then down here is kind of just extra storage. So I've got all of my Mima's wooden stamps that someday I want to use those and display them, but for now that's where they are. I've got my silhouette, and then I've got this box that has a bunch of other crafting stuff, like actual stamps and just, I don't know, other kinds of crafting stuff that I don't really use. So I don't know. Like I said, I feel like the closet shelves need a little bit more work, but this is how I've got it organized so far. All right, that is it. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see a final office tour once it is all completely done and updated, or if this was enough for you and you're okay just seeing things in the background once they get finalized. I can always show things in the vlogs once they kind of get finalized instead of doing another full office tour. Let me know what would be more beneficial to you down in the comments. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday focused on helping you achieve your goals. Thank you so much for watching. Magnetic. Oh. For all of my sticker books. Right now they're living, not sticker books. And then I've got just a couple,